day, Rocky was sitting in the sun, restless. "I always sit in the same place and look in the parking lot all day. There's got to be a more interesting place to sit than this," so he set off to find one. As he reached his first stop, he came across some water. "This is much prettier than the parking lot I look at all day." He saw some big rocks and thought he'd talk to them. "Hi there," he said to the larger rocks. "I wanted to see if you like where you're sitting." The larger rock answered, "It's nice, but during the winter it gets very cold when the water is on you all the time." Since he didn't like the cold, he decided this wasn't the place for him, so Rocky moved on. The next place he found was a playground. He thought he would take a closer look. At first he thought he liked it, but then he realized that children tend to kick and throw rocks, so he said this probably wasn't a good idea. Feeling down about his choices so far, he decided he would move on. Then he came across a campfire area. This might be an interesting place. He thought he would talk to the larger rocks that were already here. "Hi," he said to the big rocks. "I wanted to see if you like where you're sitting." The big rock answered, "It's nice, but when there's a fire going, it's awfully hot, and the rest of the time there's nobody here." Rocky didn't like lots of heat, so he decided this wasn't for him. Saddened, he headed for home. As he sat at home sad, he started to look around. He saw lots of trees and cars and people that went by. He also realized in the place he was at that it was dry when it rained, shaded when it was hot, and warm next to the building in the winter. He thought about it and said, "Sometimes home is right where you are," and he was happy. The end.